Hello class and welcome to our virtual art classroom. So this website I made for your benefit specifically. I want you guys to utilize this website when you need guidance or you need creative inspiration. If you need to contact me, that is also available here. Feel free to read over about your teacher on your own time. I'm going to talk a little bit about our unit. So for this unit, we're going to be working on an album design cover. This is specifically for grade level 9 through 12, my drawing 1 and 2 classes. In this unit, we'll be focusing on the creative process in creating an album cover. Students will design an album cover using colored pencils on a 10 by 10 black charcoal paper. Students will analyze color schemes to develop their designs. Students will also exercise their emotions through music to help them create a meaningful piece. So I'm super excited about this project and to see what you guys come up with. Here are our content standards below. So we're going to be using observation and investigation in preparation for making a work of art. We are going to discuss and reflect with peers about choices made in creating artwork. We are going to interpret art by identifying the mood suggested by a work of art and describing its relevance. And here below is how to contact me. If you guys want to send me a question, comment about anything, feel free. Just write your first and last name and your email and click submit here at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and move on. What is art? Art is the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination, typically in a visual form such as painting or sculpture, producing works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. Art is the creative process of our emotions. It is a very diverse content area because you can create a work of art out of anything. Art is forgiving. It is not a one-way process. It has a broad range of mediums you can use and experiment with, which allows you to problem solve. I feel art is very important to implement in students' curriculum because it is an outlet of expression and it is not judged. During the process of creating a work of art, students will learn creative ways in problem solving. What I mean about problem solving is that there is not one way to solve problems in education and in our everyday life. Art is that idea of thinking outside the box. Art allows us to think deeper about the world and our emotions, which helps us with critical thinking. I feel art is an important subject to study because it will let you guys know that it is okay to express yourself and feel the way that you feel. I personally teach art because I love the process. I enjoy watching my students create something meaningful to them. I love to see their thought process and the different approaches that brought them to this now existing piece of art. So below is a link on why art is important in life, society, school, and education. So feel free to click that and go ahead and read through it. It's very interesting. I found it very interesting. So on your own time, you may go ahead and do that. We're going to go back and I'm going to tell you about some useful links in my class. So some academic resources that I have provided for you. You'll click this little link to learn about the Khan Academy. It's a resource that helps you guys learn about all content areas for free. So not just art, but if you're struggling in math or English, feel free. If you are writing papers, not that I have you actually write papers, but there are, it just helps with formats and how to citate things, which, will come in handy. If you're planning on doing the SAT, that is also here. Go ahead and click this, open it up, it'll help you. Some community resources. that I thought would be helpful were some family resources if you or your family is struggling with housing, food, or any other things such as that. Feel free to click this. I included the Orangewood Foundation. It's a nonprofit organization that helps foster youth. And then if you guys didn't know, your local public library is a very resourceful place for you guys to go. It provides a lot of workshops that could be very helpful. And then it's important that we all take care of our mental health. So here's the hotline if you guys are struggling with any of those. Feel free. And then I also thought it would be very helpful for you guys. Some career planning resources. You can do career exploration. So you guys can see just what options are out there. Let's see, I added FAFSA. So if you're considering college, this is free money from the government for you guys to go to school. You'll go ahead and fill out the application. Let's see, careers. I thought this was an interesting resource because it kind of just like, it lays out your plan, your salary, things like that. There are a bunch of like topics here if you're into the arts, architecture, office, personal care, production. There are so many occupations out there. So feel free, guys, explore. Get to learn more about that. It'll be very helpful for you. Let's see. Let me go back here. I am going to scroll to internet use. So this page is just to briefly talk about the safety of the internet. There's a brief video, a few links. Go ahead and do that on your own time, but I'm going to move on to our digital interactives. So digital interactives that we use in our class are Quizlet. Quizlet's very cool. We kind of like use it. It's like a flashcard website. Line, what is line? And then so on. So this is actually really cool. So use it on your own time. Edu blogs, the National Gallery, and Artsology. Very, very fun website. It's a lot of hands-on games, puzzles, and you guys can even create artwork. So I think that one will be very fun for you. So some assistive technologies that we're going to be utilizing in our classroom are Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm going to use it as a teaching tool during our lessons to help you guys have a better understanding of our unit. Google Docs, I'll be sure to provide docs for you guys to download and save for your personal use. I think it'll be very helpful. So a little bit about our album design cover project. So excited. This one's going to be so much fun. So our goals and objectives. The purpose of this activity is to have students explore an artist who used music to create art. Students will learn about the artist Kandinsky and understand his influences and inspiration in the creative art process. So that should be so fun. You're going to create a final piece of artwork for your album design cover. We're going to make sure that we have a great understanding on the vocabulary for this unit. It's very important that we understand vocabulary because that is our language. That's how we talk about art in our classroom. That's how we can be specific in what we see in artwork and our own. So it'll be fun. Below is a Kandinsky website, drawing to music. Some fun little websites for you guys to explore and have some hands-on with how to create art to music. So, and right here is our rubric. I'm going to be grading you on the following: creativity, craftsmanship, understanding of the elements and principles of design, and your effort and your participation. Let's go ahead and go on to assessments. So after completing the graphic organizers for the lesson, we will begin our final project in completing the album design cover. On a black sheet of paper for this project, we'll be using Prismacolor color pencils on black charcoal paper. This will take about a week to complete. Of course, throughout the week, I would have students have a critique to individually look at their project from different perspectives. This will allow you guys to see how your colors are flowing, your proportions, and how you've utilized the space on your paper. So this would be considered your formative assessment because it takes place during the project and also ensures that you guys will be able to make improvements or go beyond that and make serious changes to your artwork. All right. So our learning menu. Learning menu is just another little activity I thought would be fun for you guys because it's all about art. So if you have any free time during this project, you can go ahead and explore art periods, artists, and art styles. You can click these websites below and it'll definitely be there for you. So art periods, there's so many: Expressionism, Symbolism, Art Nouveau, Dadaism. Oh my gosh, it's endless. So exciting. All right, so those are there for this specific learning menu. So in this subpage, we have the teacher lecture. So we will be going over this in class. And I just want you guys to have all the materials available to you virtually, just because we have gone through a pandemic. So the chances of, anything changing, you guys will have that digital access. So below is our guided notes. So we have our PowerPoint lecture here, and then below is a downloaded file for the guided notes to go along with the PowerPoint. So feel free to go ahead and navigate through the website throughout the unit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If something is not working or you're having trouble accessing any documents, go ahead and let me know. Send me a message at the bottom of my page. Thank you.